next to designers like you and just talk about jewelry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's amazing to be with you. So let's talk about this bracelet. Because
I love your excitement.
Oh, well, it's very easy to be excited around your pieces, I have to tell you. I'm going to line up the today's special value because so many of the pieces work back so beautifully. But this one in particular works back to the today's special value. It is J321954. It's the Barbara Bixby sterling and 18 karat gold and gemstone flower cuff bracelet. It's at a low featured price. It's on 6 easy payments, and it's the first day ever on 6 easy payments. I will let you know though that iolite that you're seeing right now on your screen, that sold out in its debut, and we have 2 brand new colors I'm going to show you right now. We're going to start first though with the peridot because the prices break down just a little bit differently. I do want to let you know it's not just about peridot. You'll see streaming down the entire piece is white topaz on that, and that's on 6 easy payments of $72.67. Now we'll move over to that iolite that sold out the last time that it, well, actually when it debuted. Iolite is carrying a total row, a line of pink garnet, and that is on 6 easy payments of $81.17. We'll move down now to the garnet. And right here's the center stones. That's the way you're going to order. Garnet and black sapphire runs through. I'll get you a better look on that in a minute. But that's on 6 easy payments of $97.33. We'll move over to your next choice, and that's going to be blue and white topaz. That streams through. That's 6 payments of $72.67. And did I miss any? Do we get citrine? Citrine and garnet, yeah. We got to show that too. So there's the citrine, and streaming through that is that really pretty pink garnet. Pretty? I love that. 6 payments of $81.17. That's the most limited though. Mike, oh, you stacked them.
You can stack
That
them.
looks so good. I'm going to do that now too.
You
I
can
love
do
that. Well, tell me about this piece a little bit. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. This is also a silhouette that I took from Couture. One of my classic, like, first signature pieces, and did it in diamond, and I loved it as a compliment to the today's special value. And I love the idea of, I mean, with the diamond, it's gorgeous, of course, but I love the idea of mixing the colors as well.
I'm just going to do what you just did because I think this looks so good together.
Right?
Small, oh dear, if one is good, 2 is even better. Look at that. The colors, the beauty. How do you figure out, I always wanted to ask you this, I probably asked you this before, but how do you figure out, gosh, look how bright pink that is. Let me try not to wreck this train of thought again. How do you figure out what gems to put with what gems? Do you sit there with a thing of gems in front of you and work it out, or do you already have it in your head?
No, I already have it in my head, but I do sit there with my markers, you know, and I'll play with it, especially when there's more than 2 stones involved. But with 2 stones, I just pick my favorite combinations. You know, it may also have, sometimes it does have to do with what's available. In other words, if we're using, it doesn't apply here, but let's say it's pink tourmaline and I can only get a lighter tone. Then I might not mix it with black. You know, I might want to mix it with something like iolite or, so sometimes it starts with the stone. Very often it will start with the energies or a story I'm trying to tell, you know, so I might mix abalone and pink garnet because it's for love and about a change in your life that has to do with love. So sometimes it's stone energies, but most of it's, you know, the aesthetic and just in my mind's eye, what will look beautiful together.
Yeah, that looks, I want a shot of your wrist. That is dynamite. And we'll see that in a minute. We haven't one on Annie, but you got to see this on Barbara.
Certainly stands on its own, this piece.
Yeah.
I think it can go from really like classic and elegant and beautiful and dressy to like make it funky and stack them up.
Oh yeah, that is
right?
totally rock and roll, hot, chic. I love. There, you'll see that. Look at her wrist. Ooh, look at the colors on that. That is just dynamite.
Isn't that fun?
But these are the combinations that I'm talking about that are just crazy. And that, look at that garnet with that black sapphire. I mean, that is so bright and beautiful. I've never seen garnet like that before. That is fabulous.
That crazy? And if you're, you know, want the ring and you've been trying to like think of a color, this might help you, even if you don't buy the bracelet, to say, wow, you know what? I have some black sapphire jewelry. I really like it with the garnet, or you know, or something like that. Because sometimes it is the combination of color that you're drawn to.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Or maybe you have some pink pieces and you love the citrine, but you're thinking, oh, but what, you know, citrine doesn't go with that. Citrine and pink is something I'm doing new to Couture. something I've
Yeah.
always loved, you
Yeah.
know, and I love it together. So it might not be an obvious combination.
That's why I asked you that question, because when I saw Citrine and Garnet, I thought, who does that? But then when you see it put together,
Yeah, I think it's lovely.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Citrine kind of can act as your gold, you know, as if you're just adding it to gold.
Yeah. So that goes back to the ladies out there that just do gold, that just wear yellow gold. Don't, you know, this is definitely a line that you can play with.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry, what did you say? Because did you say something to me, sir? Okay, the Iolite is very, very popular, and the Citrine is getting very, very limited. Keep in mind, the Iolite sold out in its debut, so we did get it back again. You're going to choose your main stone color in the center. So you have the blue topaz, the garnet, the iolite, the peridot, and the citrine. And just real quick, Barbara, can we show them how this opens up? So you have
Sure.
a great little cuff, great little kickstand on it. The gemstones go, I should use one with more gems on so you can see it a little bit better than the white topaz. Let me pull out the iolite. So that's where you can see, look at the gemstones that go all the way, ribbon themselves all the way through the piece.
Yeah, and then in the back, I love the way it's finished with these two little signature flowers.
Right on the end caps. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Isn't it a pretty piece? And again, I think this is very ageless and timeless. I think this could be a gorgeous graduation gift for a young lady.
Yeah.
Or, you know, any of us can wear this
Yeah.
to the office.
To a bride. Oh dear, this on a bride. Are you kidding me? You know, I could see my mother wearing this, my sisters and myself wearing it, and my daughter Hope. So like
Thank
three
you.
generations, all of us could wear this and love
That's a huge
this.
compliment, and
Yeah.
that's what I would hope, you know.
Yeah. That is gorgeous. So the iolite, again, going out the door quickly. 6 easy payments on this. The 6 easy payments changes depending on the gemstone that you're picking up. So anywhere from 6 easy payments of $72.67 to up to 6 easy payments of $97.33. It's pretty easy to pull up the today's special value and just do a little something like this. So if you got the iolite in the today's special value, can you imagine getting this bracelet and wearing these two side by side?
If you liked the line and you wanted to try it, maybe the ring was your first piece. This is, you know, what a great first suite.
Oh, dear.
So signature. It has all of the elements, all the signature elements. Beautiful color.
I love that. Okay, and then let's just, if you're like me and you're gonna get a little bit crazy, let's go ahead and pull out the pendant too. And
Right.
I do know that we have the charms. So let's just see all of this together. Look at how, I mean, that is so dreamy. That is such a delight, right?
That's a suite that I'd be very proud to see somebody wearing.
Are you kidding me? To be able to own that would be just a dream come true. That is beautiful. And did I say that the whole show is on Easy Pay? Did I mention that?
And I can't take credit for it, but I am so happy that what so many of you have asked for is happening.
Yeah, to get Easy Pay on these pieces. The one thing that I just want to underline, because we only have about 10 minutes left, is the high, outstanding quality of your jewelry that makes me feel good when I buy a piece, because I know I'll have it for my whole life. I know that it's made very well. And you know it at home too. When you put on a piece of jewelry that is high quality, very well made, you can feel it on your body physically that it's a piece of jewelry.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
don't like flimsy jewelry. I don't like, you know, rings that bend when you hit the table.
Oh dear, no.
Or,
Yeah.
and you know what?
I want the
metals-
table to bend when my ring
There you
hits
go.
it.
Precious metals and stones are not inexpensive. So why not go, you know, to where you need to go to make it a substantial, lasting piece? Because none of it's inexpensive anyway. And silver is more and more people are understanding it's a precious metal.
Yeah. Okay. Again, this is J321954 at a low featured price. We've got 6 easy payments. We don't do 7 easy pay. These are pieces, and like I said, I understand the price tag of your pieces. I understand that. But what draws me in is that I know, number one, that it's made well and it's high quality. And number two, I'm going to love it for my whole life. There's something about your pieces that I never tire of. They always excite me. They always delight me. And when you open up your jewelry box and you see one piece, two piece, then they all start to come together and you see how they all work together. It makes your day. It starts your day off so nicely. And they're pieces that you live in and you love them for decades. You'll will them to people. That's how well made these pieces are. Okay, so just to reiterate, we have the blue and white topaz available. We have the garnet and black sapphire available. We have the iolite and the pink garnet, the peridot and the white topaz, the citrine and the garnet available. Small, average, and large are your sizes. And we have 6 easy payments, anywhere from 6 payments of $72.67 up to 6 payments of $97.33. Great flow and movement on this piece. And again, a very high quality gems.
Thank you. Yeah, when I create something signature, then it becomes what we were talking about before, about drawing it until that aesthetic, until that proportion and everything is as delicate, as graceful, as beautiful as it could be. And I think we really hit the mark with this.
Let me ask you one more question. How do you know when to stop? Because your pieces are,
I don't.
Okay.
And then sometimes I go backwards, and Frank's probably laughing right now because he'll say to me, you had it perfect, and you're overworking it. And so there are definitely nights when I walk away from the drawing table, and then the next morning when I go back, I know that was the right one, even if it was the one that came 2 hours before.
Can you go backwards once you go? I mean, you can.
But you have to step away.
Okay.
In other words, once you start sort of spiraling into it and the exhaustion sets in, and no, you can't make the decision then. But usually, if you step away, it's really crazy because you walk back and you immediately, your eye knows where it should be.
Oh, that is so cool.
My son's an artist. It's something that, a crazy perfectionist.